decided to switch gears today and take you on a tour of a website. It's an Irish travel site that you may have been to before, but chances are you missed a lot of its features. So we're going to take a closer look. Let's hop on the computer, we'll yak a little bit, and I'll meet you right back here. There are a lot of sites that can help you plan a trip to Ireland, but DiscoverIreland.com is the official portal for anything to do with Irish tourism. So we're going to take a look at the site, and when you arrive here, make sure you check that the appropriate home country is selected, because some of the information does adjust based on which country you're in. Now, when you come to the site, they've added a couple features just in the last week or two that I think are a good move on their part. First thing you notice is this big Facebook button. Before, the social media links were notably missing from this main site, and now they make it very easy for you to find their Facebook page. Also, the second little banner ad up here right now features Twitter. They do have a link to their Ireland Deals Twitter account, and on that Twitter account it'll feature the latest sales and promotions that are being run. This is not, however, their official Twitter account. Their official Twitter account is twitter.com/discoverireland, and if you wanted to know all of their Twitter accounts, they have a list over here, and when you click on it, it brings up the entire list feed. If you go to following, it'll bring up all 8 of their current Tourism Ireland sites, including for Canada and Australia and Great Britain and all those. Okay, so we'll go back to the main site. My very favorite feature right now is in a prominent spot. It's over here, the videos that they have. So if you click right over here, it brings up the page that takes you to the films that they've made that feature local people taking you around Ireland. And if you want to see a familiar face, John Bustard, who appeared on the podcast, is here in the Causeway Coast one. He and his friend Ricky take you on some of the more adventurous type of activities along the Causeway Coast, including surfing, hiking, and kayaking. And you can watch the videos right from the page, and they've all got sound, but I've got that turned off right now. Close out of that. Now let's say you're looking for information. We're going to go over here to areas and cities at the top. All those options across the top have lots of information. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Let's say you want to go to Kilkenny City. All kinds of information about Kilkenny goes on here, including special events throughout the year. There's one feature that I really enjoy about this website, and they've had it for quite a while, but most people completely miss it. It's this add this page to My Ireland. And when you click it, it puts it into kind of a folder of all your favorite pages within the website. And if you want to access that folder, you can go down to the bottom. It says My Ireland. Right now I have 6 saved items. Let's take a look at what I have in there. So it links to the pages, so I have several of them. There's the Kilkenny City one, and it tells us what section it's in, tells me what day I saved it. And then I've also selected a couple of events that I might be interested in, and those appear in the What's On section. Now if you leave the site and then you come back, these will be lost unless you put in an email and password. So it's important that if you want to keep this listing and keep this folder active, that you leave your email and a password so you can access it again later on. We'll go back to the home page, and down at the bottom they have these useful links. Now the Facts for the Visitor is a great resource. It basically pulls the most commonly asked questions about Irish travel, puts them all in one spot and gives you some answers. They also include information about the Golden Trekker program, which is the free rail travel for anyone over 65. And also, we'll go back down to the bottom. The other thing I really like are these e-brochures. Now they also call them downloadable brochures in different spots within here, and actually that's the header up here. They have them divided into some categories. So the highlights ones are general overview ones. My favorites are here in the activity guides. So if you were seeing Ireland by car, horseback riding, cycling, and all these other options, this is where you want to go. They also have an itineraries version. Now you'll probably want to check out the maps brochure, and when you click download, I like this map for preliminary planning. It has all of Ireland's airports marked, and although most North Americans are going to fly into either Dublin or Shannon. If you're flying within Ireland or flying to other parts of Europe, it's good to know where these other airports are located. It also shows us the ferry routes, and Ireland's railroad network is marked on there as well. The other great thing is that Ireland's larger cities are all big and bold. Those tend to be the tourism and commercial hubs, but it also, in bold, lists the larger towns, and then it also lists some of the medium-sized towns. Any of the towns that are listed on here would make good bases for anyone planning a trip. And then they also, in this other color here, those are the names of the counties in Ireland, and that can come in handy as you're researching information and sites within different regions. And you can download this map and print it on your own and write all over it if you like. The last thing to check out, you can click the accommodation and the vacation offers links. Those will link you to commercial sites that will help you find either a hotel, bed and breakfast, self-catering. Also, if you click the vacation offers, it'll have fly and dry packages, bus tours, just about anything you want. Now here's a little trick too. If you go to the watch videos page over here, it'll bring up many of the same videos that were featured on the site before. However, it just has this kind of cool 3D kind of setup here. And then it also includes some extra links. So it has an itinerary map, so it shows you where the people went, and they're all marked very nicely. And then it gives you a little extra information. So I like that, but not all the videos are listed on this section here. But that's a little hidden thing within the website that you might like. That was DiscoverIreland.com. In the future, there are several other websites that I want to show you. If you have a travel website that you want me to check out, go to IrishFireside.com, send me a little message, and let me know about it. I'll be sure to take a peek. And while you're over there, be sure to look at the surveys that we've added to the site. This week, we're asking, what do you think are the biggest tourist traps in Ireland? Now, you probably can figure out what number 1 is coming out to be, but do you know what's number 2? IrishFireside.com. IrishFireside.com isn't one of the tourist traps, just so you know. Okay, got it?